Jamestown's crossover dribble against Selnave all the way to the bucket. Good. Jamestown's get the purple. Tuesday night against St. Peter's. Here's Towns to the bucket and he lays it in. This time from the right side of the rack. And we are knotted at 4. Get it to him. Now to Leaf. Leaf around the screen to the bucket and good. Khalif Tate able to finish and he is having a tough time getting up. Niagara looking to go. Here comes Chris Barton into the front court to Prochet. He'll hoist a 3. Good! Marvin Prochet had to kind of coax that one in with some body language. 9-7 Purple Eagle. Marvin Prochet to Barton. Curls around the screen. Splits a double team. Chris to the bucket. Off the window. Good! Chris Barton able to hang in the air and on the way down, knock that one in. Third tie of the ball game. Towns has been awfully good, I'd say, in the early going here. Purple Eagles' best player so far. Towns with it now. Around the screen, set by Dominic Robb. In the corner, Hammond, a high arcing 3. Good! Or check that, Raheem Solomon. Raheem Solomon with the 3. Gives Niagara the lead at 14-11. To Solomon, now to Towns. Towns finds Greg King in the paint. 10 to shoot. King backs down to the defender. Soft right hook, good. Oh, Greg King banging into the defenders, able to get good rotation on the basketball. Number 11 for Niagara flips it to Hammond. Now to King. King in the corner. Marv a 3 on the way. That one is good. You know where he was? He was set up in his right corner office. Tate. Leaf will put it on the deck. He's looking to go. Feeds Towns. Back to Leaf. Back to Towns. Open 3 from the corner. Good! James Towns gives Niagara the lead. 27-25. 9. Here's James along the baseline. Past Traor. Off glass he goes. Good! What a finish in traffic. 11 points for James Towns, leading the way for the Purple Eagles today. He's been Niagara's best player. King, dribble handoff to Leaf. Khalif looks right wing. Marv's open. He's going to hoist a 3. Good! Marvin Prochet, his third triple of the ball game, and Niagara leading at 35-32. With it now, left wing, dribbles it up near the top. He'll feed Marvin Prochet, backing down McClary. Here's Marv, fadeaway jumper, good! Marvin Prochet with 11 to match his jersey back. Same spot that Manny Dixon broke Niagara's hearts on Tuesday night. Here's Prochet, he'll hoist a 3. That one is good. Marvin Prochet, the high arcing 3, shoots Niagara back out in front. 41-39, Purple Eagles. Niagara, Barton with the catch. Now they spring the trap. Solomon's got it in the corner to Marvin. Open 3, good! Marvin Prochet in the corner with the dagger. 48 free throw line to Barton. Shot clock at 9. Now Solomon, a 3 from the wing, around and out. Tipped up and in by Barton. Count the basket and the foul. Oh my, what a play by Chris. Again, playing it above the rim. Niagara's lead is 8. Barton to the... A lot of time left. Solomon in the corner to Barton, all the way to the bucket. Feeds Prochet. Right corner 3. Good! Marvin Prochet has tied his career high. 6 more triples. Give him 12 in the last 2 games. Niagara back up by 14. Up his dribble. Now feeds Diego Quinn near the left elbow. Poked away by Prochet. Now to Barton. Here's Chris Barton up and under move. Layup good! Chris Barton finishing in traffic. He does likewise. A little touch to James. Here's Towns with it. He'll back it out. Shot clock now at 5. James crosses over. In the paint he goes. Off the window. Good! It dropped through. James Towns with a baker's dozen. Here's James. Pass Chapu. Kicks in the corner. Barton a 3. Yes! A 3-point bucket for Chris Barton, and that is his career high. With it. Goes left wing to Solomon. Raheem around the screen. Feeds Barton. Here's Chris. Pulls up. 2-pointer. Good again. Barton now with 20. About the final seconds here as Niagara's going to win this one. 75-48, 2-1. There goes the final horn, and the Purple Eagles win this one going away. 75-48, the final, as Niagara erupts for 53 second half points. I believe that is the largest output in one 20-minute stretch for Niagara this season. Or check that. Yes, 53 points by Niagara. 75-48, they win it.
Well, I thought, we were really good defensively in the second half, and I thought that was the difference in the game. We went into the game really emphasizing post defense and rebounding the basketball, trying to keep them out of the lane, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that. I thought another big key was getting to the foul line 23 times in the second half. I thought that made a big difference for us. And our seniors led us. These two guys just, they willed us to win the game. They were determined. And, a bunch of guys jumped on board with that. So kudos to them for that.
Chris, we'll start with you. Obviously, a huge game, career at 22.7 boards. Did you go into it trying to set a tone, aggressively on the glass and getting into the lane and drawing fouls?
My coach, Coach Reem, he actually challenged me a little bit into the second half, and he asked me to go to the offensive glass. So I went to the offensive glass like he told me, and it just worked out for the team and got us a lead.
Is that when you motioned at him after the second big board off the three miss? Was that what that was about?
That was for him, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Marv, do you guys feed off that when you see Chris getting in there and getting big offensive boards and just playing physically and aggressively?
Yeah, that more energy, everybody starts to rub off, and he knows we seniors. It's coming down to it. So we doing whatever we can to string out these wins.
Chris, this is the third straight game in double figures after, I think, you've been playing, better, a little bit better offensively the last couple of games. Is that, did you say in your head, I want to take on a little bit of a bigger role, or have the opportunities just come a little bit more?
Yeah, it was really just all mental for me, just sitting down before games, really thinking the game through, thinking how I want to approach, thinking weaknesses of the other team. But yeah, it was really just all mental because my work ethic is always there. So I just had to get it in my head, be aggressive for the team and be a leader.
Did you think the team needed that aggression a little bit? Last game you got beat up on the boards a little bit. You guys haven't been, I don't think you've been getting to the foul line as much as you were early on in the season. Did you think you needed that a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely needed that. We're a team that shows toughness in spurts instead of having that longevity of toughness. So I feel like the more I could bring that toughness with my rebounding, defense, whatever it is, then I feel like that helps us out tremendously.
Chris, did the first half get away from you guys a little bit in terms of pace? You get 11 turnovers.
Yeah, I don't think it got away from us, Mike. I think, the game was slower in that first half. I thought we got off to a very good start, which is important. I thought we had a bunch of good looks that we just didn't knock down, So we just said, hey, just keep taking good shots. You're going to make them, They did a good job defensively of just sitting in the lane, and making us shoot the ball from the perimeter. They doubled the post, which took some of that away. And I thought, as the game went on, which is important in games, you go into a game with a plan and you try to stick to that plan. But as the game unfolds, you have to make adjustments. And, these two guys and the rest of our team did a good job adjusting to that double in the post, adjusting to, them being in a lane and having to make a shot. I think we made 7 threes in the second half. We got to the line 23 times in the second half, so that helped us. And we only had 1 turnover in the second half. So, I don't think it got away from us. I thought we did some good things. We just didn't happen to put as many points up on the board.
I thought James was really good tonight too. Especially early on in the second half when Marv was out and things were still tight. I think he had your first 7 points in the second half.
Extremely poised and terrific floor game. And I think he gave us, he came up with, I think, like 14 or 15 points. 15 points, on 5 or 12 shootings, 4 assists, no turnovers. So great floor game, and he put points up on the board too. So he was very good.
How you feeling, Marv? You right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You saw it after. That didn't affect your game at all, obviously. Is it the same injury that you had earlier this year?
Yeah. Sometimes I just need to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and then I get back to it.
Yeah, you're an emotional guy. You show it out there.
Yeah.
When the crowd's getting behind you and things are going like it did in the second half, just how much does the atmosphere change for you guys?
It changed for us tremendously because we just want to bring energy, and sometimes we have spots in the game where we're down. So whenever the crowd gets behind us, we kind of feed off that and we up the tempo more, and it just shows that the support is there. We just need to provide it and show everybody.
You guys have had big wins earlier this year, but you've kind of been up and down in MAC play. How do you carry a little bit of momentum from this into Wednesdays. Wednesday's going to be a big atmosphere against Canisius.
We know Niagara Canisius. Them type of games. It's really not much to it. The energy is going to be there. It's going to be a crowd. It's going to be packed. We just have to come out there and we just got to do what we do. We got to hoop. We got to hit shots and we got to stay poised. That's the biggest thing. And we're a young team. We're kind of a young team, so we just got to stay poised and just follow the game plan.